Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Gervonta Davis has no doubt who wins Spence-Crawford. I know for sure. Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford are set to finally face off to determine the best welterweight and fighter full stop in many eyes on the planet. The two champions, Spence the WBA, IBF and WBC, Crawford the WBO, have been on a long and frustrating collision course that some fans felt would never end up in a fight. That all changed when the pair bypassed the businessmen and hoped on a private phone call. The fight was signed not long after for July 29th in Las Vegas. It adds to a stellar year for boxing, which has already seen one of the most financially successful bouts of recent times in Gervonta Davis vs Ryan Garcia. In a resurfaced clip, Tank sides with Spence in no uncertain terms and said that he has a better defense than Crawford. He also seems convinced that it could end in a stoppage for the 33-year-old Errol. I know for sure. Imagine we in a gunfight, right? And I got a metal shield, and the opposite person got a glass shield. Who's gonna come out on top? It doesn't matter how much he run around. Once them hands gets on him, it's gonna slow him down. I ain't know if he gonna touch him. The pair clearly back each other, with Spence having revealed early into the year that he put down 20,000 on Tank to beat Garcia. In contrast to Davis' pick, Spence will step through the ropes as a very slight underdog to Crawford. The few boxing fans on the planet can be convinced that it would be one-sided. Having completed their early media obligations, the two 147-pound champions are now deep in training camp for the fight on their lives. That's a banger. Fans excited after Kambosos Jr. names his next rival. Ahead of his return against Maxi Huggies, Kambosos Jr. reiterated his desire to face Gervonta Davis. In a recent interview, the former Unifit lightweight champion declared that the biggest fight for me is me and Tank Davis. In fact, he even branded the idea of his fight with the Tank a shootout, a dangerous fight for both of us. He is a dangerous fighter, but so am I, declared Kambosos Jr. In this context, he had even mentioned that he would enter the bout against Davis all prepared. Before stepping inside the ring with Huggies this Saturday, in an interview, the Australian boxer called Davis a real warrior and answered if fans would see Kambosos Jr. versus Davis in 2024. Although Kambosos emphasized that his entire focus rested on Huggies for the time being, he declared that he would want to feel his Gervonta Davis' power. Following the statement by Kambosos Jr., fans took to Twitter and offered their opinions about the potential fight. In his interview with Fight Hype, Kambosos Jr. stated that he has fought the best of the best. In this context, contemplating a real fight, he even called Tank a real warrior in the game. I want to feel his power. I'm a fighter and people can do fantasy matchups and wherever they want. I've fought the best of the best, and for anybody, that's a real fight, that's a real warrior, stated Kambosos. Posted a particular quote, several people reacted. Meanwhile, one said that Kambosos, the number 7 lightweight, as the pair Ring magazine, he is a better resume than Tank. What do you think about the potential fight between Kambosos Jr. and Tank Davis? Share your personal opinion in the comments below. The 28-year-old last stepped foot in the ring back in April when he competed against Ryan Garcia. The two men put on an absolute show, which eventually saw Davis pick up the KO victory in the 7th round. Now, Gervonta Davis could return to the ring this year after the latest rumors suggest a bout against Chris Colbert is in the works. According to reports, the pair will fight it out for the WBA regular lightweight belt, and it could take place in Davis' hometown of Baltimore, Maryland. Fans have been reacting to the news, with some admitting they're less than impressed with the level of his potential opponent. One fan wrote, "Cake walk for Tank. Gervonta Davis released from jail after 44 days. Tank has been released from jail after spending 44 days inside a cell despite initially awaiting jail time. Tank was sentenced back in May for a hit-and-run incident from 2020, which involved him crashing his car and injuring 4 people. The 28-year-old pleaded guilty to 4 driving offenses and accepted a plea deal that would place him under house arrest for 90 days. Weeks later, hometown, the boxing star was arrested after violating the terms of his house arrest. Tank was initially instructed to stay in a 1-bed apartment, but instead left the property to try and stay in a hotel and a $3.4 million penthouse. He was arrested and formally sent to jail on June 2, and this week left incarceration after 44 days inside. In the photo above, fans can see Davis sporting uncharacteristically long hair as he prepares to return to boxing and his regular life. Ryan Garcia wants to fight Romero next. King Rai, one of the rising stars in boxing, wants to bounce back from his defeat against Tank Davis by facing Rolando Romero. Garcia wants to get back into the ring as soon as possible and try to forget his only defeat as a professional against Gervonta Davis in March. King Rai, who started getting popularity after some good wins thanks to his impressive speed and powerful hooks, was very confident ahead of his bout against the undefeated Davis, but ultimately ended up in the Baltimore-bred fighters' victims list. While some believe it was the right time for Garcia to face such a talented fighter as Gervonta Davis, others believe the Californian boxer should have fought 1 or 2 more opponents before facing Davis, considered by many as one of the best fighters in boxing today. Now the Flash has called out Rolando Romero as a potential rival. A smart move from the Garcia team, as he would have a shot at capturing his first world title. Garcia ready to fight at 140 pounds. The 24-year-old boxer believes he would have a good chance of defeating Errol, who got a conversational victory over 30-year-old Ismael Barboso last May, when the referee decided to stop the fight, when many believed that the two were going toe-to-toe. After the fight, Romero said he would like to meet Tank Davis in a rematch, but added that Ryan Garcia would be a bigger fight. For now, Ryan is serious about wanting to capture Romero's WBA light welterweight belt, although the WBA has ordered him to defend against his mandatory Ohio Davis, though their fight would have to wait. I'm improving, getting better, I'm ready to get to it at 130 pounds. Bring on Rolly, he is part on BBC. We already ran once with BBC. I need to get my get back. I'm going to beat Rolly as a sheet, and we are going to have that 130, Garcia said at Showtime. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.